Alright, welcome everyone. We're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we're here for
HunterxHunter. Episode 92. We can watch the opening.
We can watch the opening.
And I wonder why.
And the king is born.
He is. He's born. And
Praise the wall. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know where that came from. But basically, the king is terrifying. Gon and Killua are not going into NGL.
They are not, which is
Gon does not
very
have
good
Nen
thing.
for 30 days because he lost the Knuckle and
Yep.
his incredibly brilliant Hatsu. Killua might have ran away from Shu.
Looks like he did, because he was saying he's going to leave after the 30 days is up, which sucks, because it's like, come on, you can't do this.
Yeah. Things might be very Chimera Ant focused in terms of story.
They very well might
We
be.
might be leaving Gon and Killua for a bit. We might have like an entirely new set of things kind of get brought in story-wise.
We could also potentially meet Kurapika and Leorio again, because they might go back to see them maybe because they don't have anything they need to do right now.
Okay.
I'd love to see them
Possibly.
again. But yeah, it's probably going to be
Possibly.
Chimera Ants.
Yeah.
Probably.
All right, guys, this is going to be crazy. So, let's get into it. All right, guys, we're going to start the episode in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Whoa, a piano single. This is new.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, buddy.
Oh.
Oh my gosh. Jeez. Okay,
now
here we
can
go.
Sit. All right.
The queen. The water.
All right.
Oh, the king. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I think I see why people didn't want us to watch it.
Yeah. Holy crap. Kite. Kite's
All right.
weapon. Yep. All these guys. Oh, yeah. Oh, my gosh. Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, that was.
Oh,
yeah.
my gosh.
And then.
Whoa. Oh, dang.
Okay.
Yeah, it shows all
And
the royal
the
guards.
king.
Whoa.
Oh.
Dang.
Oh.
That's. Whoa.
Oh. And the shadows going in the different directions and.
Oh.
Back at the actual headquarters? Wait, so he never left the headquarters?
Well, the place that they could have had the room at that. Oh, they're probably gonna dissect Colt. Oh,
It's a definite possibility.
whoa. What's this? Whoa. Okay. All right. Things are getting serious. They're reevaluating everything, really.
Yep.
Ah. Heart t-shirt? Oh. Dang.
All right.
Whoa. Whoa. Oh. Huh. 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 Can I beat him? Whoa.
And Colt's gonna be like, not even close.
Wow. Wow. Jeez. Huh. Oh. Yeah, what are you doing? Oh.
Wait,
Who's that?
Jing maybe?
That would be cool, but
That-
I highly doubt it's
I
Jing.
doubt it too. Oh.
Yeah, they're abandoning it in, in droves.
Oh crap.
Ha! Nothing. Yep. This is awesome. Right. Yeah, they joined into a bunch of little groups.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. This one.
All right. He's gonna what? They're gonna stay behind to try and make this their kingdom, basically.
This is cool. This is a way that we could see a potential future where the Chimera ants and humans could live together.
Right.
Okay. Sounds good. Dang, Colt. Your just biological makeup is too different. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, different generations. So,
Right.
yeah. Whoa,
Mhm.
yeah. Yeah, one of them's into religion. I mean, what's up with that?
It's funny that you said that right as she said, "We'll do our best, so pray."
Yeah, yeah. Hopefully she doesn't freak out and, order them to kill them or anything. I mean, these guys are here, so yeah.
Well, and at this point, I don't think they'd obey.
Oh, true.
Be like, "Sorry, this is for your own good."
Whew. It's tense. Her telepathy?
Right.
Possibly.
Sure.
Oh. Oh. Even though,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. She just wanted to produce a healthy boy. Oh, maybe he does have defects. Because he was born early. Cool. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, probably not. Nope. Oh, she might let herself die. Wait, what? What? Yeah, so what does that mean? Probably nothing, but if it does, yeah. He is strong.
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Whoa.
For the king.
Whoa. Meruem.
Meruem.
Meruem. Whoa.
Oh. Wonderful.
Okay. And she's gonna die. Wow.
Holy crap.
Holy crap indeed. Wow. Whew. It's really genius of the show to do this because we don't really care as much
About
about the queen.
but
It's
we
more
care
about
about
how
Colt.
and how much
Yep.
he cares about her.
Mm-hmm.
So it's really well done in the show.
Oh.
Oops, sorry, guys. Oh, whoa. Colt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's repeating itself with his mother. Yeah. Dang. Whoa. They're like,
Sure.
wow, this changes things kind of. Like, in a lot of ways, they're reborn humans.
Mm-hmm.
They're not really an
Right.
entirely different species.
What?
What?
A larva, maybe?
Oh my gosh.
You remember how I had that crazy theory a while back that, like, what if humans were actually just a generation of chimera ants that, like,
music changed. What are they doing? Whoa. Whoa, here it is. Here it is. Oh my gosh. Whoa. Dang.
All right.
Wow. I thought it was going to be all negative.
Uh-huh. Will that thing even be able to survive?
I don't know.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah, we get it. The mother and the daughter and the son.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, wow. Oh, boy. Oh, gone. And Killa just has to kind of suffer alone through this because... Yeah. Chibi! Ha! Oh, that familiar theme.
Mm-hmm.
What? Right. Yeah, regrets are never a good thing, but...
Okay.
Ha! So Gon's gonna physically get stronger in the 30 days.
Sure.
Okay. Cool.
Is she being upgraded to side character?
I think so. Okay. There's a metaphor here.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
But it might be a good training spot. Oh, what a good guy.
Cool.
Yeah, that seems like Kite.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay. Cool.
Okay.
But... Gone.
How many of those is he going to have to do before it's actually a workout?
They're in a cart, though. Like, just the fact that he's doing it while the place is, vibrating and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay. So, potentially what they could do is have Spin be the apprentice of Kite that passes along some of Kite's training that maybe she received. And that would be one of their first kind of peer-on-peer trainers in a lot of ways, you know?
Sure.
So they got in easy because they were with Colt, but they have to get out?
Well, the place was largely empty, so what's this?
Yeah, what's going on? Oh, no way. Oh, no way. Oh my gosh.
Okay. All right.
Oh, my
right.
gosh. Well, we found Kite.
Yep.
We found Kite. Holy crap. Wait. Oh, my gosh. Well, they're out. The Speed King.
Meet, meet.
Yep, meep meep. Just an enhancer with,
Yeah, probably.
Alright, so they're all doing their thing, going out.
Mm-hmm.
You're right. They're
Go through... Yeah,
they're going all over
water.
the place.
Why not?
Yep.
All right.
I would stay underwater a long time.
Yeah.
There's all kinds of stuff underneath there that humans are not going to interact with.
Now, what is Mr. Koala Suit and Tie dude doing?
He's just hanging out at the nest. Remember?
Yeah.
He's just like, meh. Okay, what's the king doing? Oh my gosh, just a different country. Mm-hmm. Or wait, is this the east side of the island?
It might be.
It might be, yeah. Well, I guess this would be a pretty good fortress to kind of occupy and just like stay in there and be like,
okay,
this is a place fitting for a king, you know?
Sure.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Well.
Whoa. That's
so.
All right.
So there are a couple things that were a little bit kind of curious. Spin's sudden, like, okay, I guess
character upgrading.
Spin is a character now, you know?
Uh-huh.
I mean, there were a couple little moments with each character given when Kite was with them.
Right.
But there was really no true focus given. So Spin is kind of like, all right.
Right.
Someone that, you know, valued Kite a lot.
Exactly.
So maybe can understand a lot of what they're going through because she's going through maybe something similar, but because they knew what Kite's life was like, it was probably a constant thing of like, well, he could just die. You know, he goes into a lot of dangerous places.
Sure.
He does crazy stuff.
Well, that could also be setting up like a mini arc for where Gon will be during the month.
I think that's what it is.
Like,
yeah. But I mean, like, that the way that she wasn't really built up prior to this. So there's that.
Yeah.
But we know where Kite is. And yeah. Okay, all right. This was not exactly what I expected, but they hit almost every single plot line slightly.
Right.
You know? Like they touched upon all of them. There was no like abandoning of Gon and Killua.
Right. They even brought Kite back up. You know, like the whole thing of wait, are they leaving Kite behind? What's up with that?
Yeah, and we got our question answered.
Right.
Colt is kind of the MVP this episode. Absolutely.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
He went
best boy.
to best boy. we have in our notes Colt is best boy. For the Chimera at least.
Right.
But the talk with Netero was really cool.
Yep.
Netero is going to take this seriously, which means he's probably going to go into a do or die situation at some point in the future.
Right, which makes me very, very excited that they set up that it's like, oh, you would be taken out by one of his royal guard, because that's setting up the stakes, one, for Netero, but it's all, and just the world as a whole, because it's not going to be some easy thing to defeat them if they can. Right. But it also means that we could get to see where Netero could really shine in the fact that he is, from the looks of things, very, very old, which means he is probably very experienced.
Right. What I get excited about in this is kind of along the lines of what you're saying. Is not that I look at this and go, wow, Netero is so strong. It's that Netero has had years to refine his Hatsu.
Right.
So whatever
clever.
Whatever he's got, it's gonna be good.
Yeah.
And I like that when we've seen the really like strong people that are on the good guys' side with their aura, it has this like silver kind of clear white kind of energy to it. And anyone that's strong that has kind of a negative aspect to them, like Hisoka,
right,
or Meruem, as he is now called.
Meruem, yeah,
very cool name, love it.
Yeah,
they have a more like purple, pink, kind of
sinister.
Yes, exactly, menacing. Kind of aura to them. And with Netero, he almost seemed to be like the animators gave extra attention to detail to like his face and his features, and made him look more like stern and intimidating. And we get kind of this, or at least I get kind of this vibe from him that one of the things that's going to make him really like strong when we actually do see him fight like seriously is that he's got like, not like unlimited amounts of like aura or any kind of technique or whatever, but he's honed.
Yeah.
Like when he took
everything refined to a T.
Right, when he took off his cloak and he put on that shirt and stuff, it seemed like he was the kind of person who's got like the proper breathing technique and is just like, like ready to go and stuff. So
yeah,
I want to know who this old acquaintance is of his. I'm very curious to see like who he thinks would actually be strong enough to potentially be a help in this whole thing. Because I don't think he's going to just talk. I think he's going to be like, all right, now I am going to get some more help. And if it's anyone we know, I have no idea who it could be.
It's like one of the Zoldycks. Or like it's like Grandpappy Zoldyck or Great Grandpappy Zoldyck.
All old people know each other, don't you know
Right,
that?
Exactly.
That would be cool. He is the only other old guy.
Right. Because it doesn't...
Oh, I actually really like that.
Like, that would be cool. Like, because originally I said in the video, I was like, what if it's Jing? But then it's like, no.
Yeah,
Gon
I really don't want it to be
needs
Jing.
to be the one that finds Jing.
Right.
Like, I really hope
and the idea that Netero would just, I know where Jing was all the time. It's like, shut up. Like, no, that's stupid. I could also see it being very cool where we are bringing back characters from the Hunter organization that are like, we've seen them before, but it's like, no, this guy, he has like maybe, or this girl, they've trained with Netero all this time, and maybe like they're like Netero's, apprentice or something like that. Because when he says old acquaintances, he doesn't mean the acquaintance is old. It means he's known this person for a while. But yeah, I do like the idea of let's get the other old master in on things here. But if Netero goes out to get someone, say, like the Zoldycks, and maybe Grandpa Zoldyck is the one there, the natural thing that I could see coming about is that Grandpa Zoldyck then uses his influence to go, this is how serious it is, Netero? You're calling in that favor?
From forever
ago or something? He's like, all right, my whole family is in on this. And Silva is all like, yada yada, like,
come on, pops, why'd you have to? Fine, I suppose.
Or they like say like, the fat kid with the smarts and stuff. He can stay, but no, Illumi, you're coming.
And stuff,
Silva, you're going. Maybe like the mom can go.
Well, and
Kaluto.
Well, and Kaluto is in the Phantom
Oh,
Troop.
and then Kaluto is with the Phantom
So
Troop.
that could be a tie to the Phantom
That could
Troop.
be a tie to the Phantom Troop.
Okay, we're probably
we're jumping way off. Yeah,
but we can dream
we
here.
can dream.
We can dream.
I do really want the Phantom Troop to come into the story at some point.
That would be so cool.
Because they're just too dang cool. And
yeah.
while I really do like how the Royal Guard and Meruem has kind of replaced the antagonist side of the Phantom Troop by being this new group, this new
They
kind
are the
of
squad.
They are the squad. Like,
yeah.
In terms of antagonist squad goals, like they are there. The Phantom Troop is now more like anti-hero squad goals.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So okay,
But these are the straight up villain squad.
Yeah. Neferpito alone makes their whole group just.
Yeah, but then
she's got some issues.
And then Meruem,
Meruem, I don't actually hold him as being a true evil yet. He is the extremely haughty, annoying villain right now, where he thinks really highly of himself. I want to see him encounter another Nen user, or maybe just see the techniques of his Royal Guard and go, "Oh, I need to work on me."
Yeah, I want to. I don't necessarily want to see him humiliated, but I want to see him humbled,
right,
to the point where it's maybe I do have something to learn from other people. Even
I
if
think
they're
he
not
will.
Strong as
I think
me,
he will, and it will probably be first his Royal Guard that helps him do that, because he seems kind of childish, actually.
Yes,
and I think that's intentional.
Right.
He has somewhat. You know how the eyes of the other Royal Guard members, they range from either like creepy, or it's like Neferpito, where it's like, His eyes seem really human.
Yep.
They seem like.
Well, and in his face too, it seems not just human-like, but it seems very young.
Right.
And they made him short and everything, and his attitude. That could potentially just be like angsty. I am Groot.
Whoa, language,
Yeah.
Like he's basically in his moody stage, not just because he was hungry, but also because maybe that's a part of the evolution thing, is that he's rapidly growing. Right. So he just flashed through his teenage years really quickly. I don't know. But okay, let's move back to Gon and Killua. They could potentially be getting a new training arc of sorts.
Yes, absolutely. They could.
You know what's cool about this? Guess who's going to get way more actual training than Gon?
Killua. Yeah.
And guess who's my favorite character in this show that we actually get to see consistently? Killua.
Yeah.
So Killua could be having a really big kind of growth time and stuff with his
sure, because he's like, okay,
Nen abilities,
the king's
his Hatsu.
born. I need to get ready because
he might also need to get over his own stuff. He
Yep.
might need to really resolve his own internal stuff so that he can actually stay with Gon, because right now he kind of made a deal with Bisky, and I think that at the end of this 30 days he's gonna break that. Because Bisky isn't around to enforce it. Gon isn't going to be without, Nen or Aura or whatever forever.
Right.
So at the end of that, we know what Gon's doing.
Right.
What Gon's doing is he's going to go. And Killua's probably... Oh, man. That's the thing where I'm like, oh, man, because if Killua leaves...
Well, and here's the other thing, too. Okay. When I think about this, at times like this, and there's the whole idea of Killua leaving.
Yeah.
That brings me back to, okay, who were the four core characters at the beginning? Gon, Killua, Kurapika, and Leorio.
Yeah.
Now, is there any chance of basically reuniting their squad?
Why?
Exactly.
There's
right.
No reason.
There's no reason.
Kurapika can't even fight non-Phantom Troop members.
Right, unless he starts developing some different Hatsu.
I really don't think that's what it's going to be about. We need to delve deeper into this relationship. We need to delve deeper into this whole thing so that Killua can communicate to Gon where he's coming from. Gon is willing to be, he's willing to be vulnerable with Killua, but he needs to be a little bit more vulnerable, because when he snapped out of it, did you get the vibe that he was kind of shoving it down?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Basically, the stuff that Spin said, I kind of got a little bit at it because it was like, oh yeah, Kite, Kite obviously wouldn't want someone to, yes, be just lost in their mourning over this whole thing.
Right.
But the idea that you don't want to violently rip yourself out of any kind of mourning
you need
process.
to accept it go through it and then be like, okay.
Well, you just need to take your time. And I think that Gon, being the kind of person that he is, he sometimes has these little moments where he kind of gets almost too mechanical and he just shuts down all the unnecessary things. Like, all right, I'm training. And it's like, okay, that's focus. That's good.
Yeah, keep
but
making
it
progress.
kind of reminds us that Gon is not a...
right.
He's kind of crazy. Like, he has some mental issues.
Yeah.
Like, they're not, like, huge or anything, but it's that he...
Right.
I mean, okay. Like, can you relate this to any, like, real-life instance where you were, like, you were crying, you had huge amounts of distress on you, and then you kind of, you take a big breath and you're like, okay, I got this. You're not saying you're done, dealing with it, but you're basically saying, all right, I'm going to get focused now. I'm going to use that to kind of get myself out of the whole thing.
Sure.
But with Gon, I don't think he's mature enough in order to actually be able to do that in a healthy way.
Right.
And I feel like we keep shunting off this, like, kind of this processing moment for Gon. Like, Gon needs to really process this with someone. Killua would be great at that.
Yeah, and they could use this 30 days. It's a great time to do that.
Maybe Killua could actually have a really cool confrontation with Gon because Gon can't make him shut up if Gon has no Nen. So that would actually be kind of mean of Killua, but but it could also be really good because he gets to make him listen to.
Especially if Killua has said that he's going to be leaving when the 30 days is over, he could be like, "Hey, Gon, I don't think you get it, but after this 30 days is up and I'm done protecting you, I'm going. So I need to tell you this before I go because you need to hear it, and you'll probably only listen if it's from someone like me."
Right.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Now, okay. The Queen's death.
That
was really good.
That was really
good. Like, they did a great job of making Colt be, freaking out, and the parallels with his previous family. It's just like, yep, we got it. But they threw that last little bit in there just in case we hadn't pieced it together.
With the little baby as well, it was like I got the FMAB vibes as well, but it was like in FMAB I didn't actually really care as much.
Right.
But with this is something different because the whole idea of the Chimera Ants seems like it's a dark twist on reincarnation,
Sure.
So in a way, Colt is still who he was in the past, but he's been reincarnated with all this extra stuff tied on.
Right. That's why so many of the Chimera Ants are kind of animalistic because they're animals reincarnated.
Right. They ate some bad food on the way to ascension, essentially. So, the fact though that Colt has kind of this sense of his past life, of his past memories and stuff.
Yeah.
And the fact that he cares so much about this, I really want Colt to survive.
Yeah, I got really scared when Meruem pulled out his
because the music
his
changed
bunker and everything. Yeah,
it's a pipe.
Well, but come on, that's not a pipe. Like it might be a pipe, but
I get it. Like the point was that yes, he could have killed Colt instantly right there if he wanted to, but he was saying that out of a positive way. One of the things that Morel could have done is he could have laid it down as a full-on threat ultimatum.
Right.
And instead what he did was like, no, if you do this, then we're going to have a problem here. But if you do the other thing, I will put every ounce of my energy into making sure that your species, that you and who you're tied with will never be will never die. I love that because
that was
let's think about this for a second, right? You have an epidemic on your hands of the ELE level, the extinction level event, the kind of thing that the world is in danger.
Right, exactly.
And the queen basically proclaimed it so in a very poetic, sad way.
Yeah. And
Giving
while
his
she's
name,
reaching up at the light.
yeah,
like,
she's like, my dream.
Yeah.
I grasped it. I did it. My purpose is done. I can leave with peace. It's a very human thing.
Yeah.
And the show is trying to remind us that, yes, while these are creatures, they came from humans. They carry in a lot of ways, a lot of the better parts of humanity.
Right.
The things that are simple. But what's also really kind of funny about this is that the queen came kind of prior to the whole
yeah, so as far as we know,
thing.
She didn't come from humans. She can't talk, she can't, do any of that stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
So she maybe had all of that in her because she's a mother, and that's just something that, a mother would have.
Right.
But it also could have been because she was actually ingesting a lot of humans. It's
Sure.
kind of dark to think about.
Right.
But she took on a lot of their characteristics as well. I mean, she biologically, physically did change a lot over the course of her stages of evolution. So there's that. But Colt's performance, essentially, it's weird to say because it's animated, but the voice actor, did an amazing job. The way that it was drawn in such a way to be this really heartbreaking thing, and it's just weird because your emotions can go all over the place in that she birthed that which would probably could be the end of the world, like for humanity. And here humanity, some of the best representatives of humanity, the hunters, are looking on at this and going, I have to protect the good that she left behind.
Right.
I'm going to have to destroy the not so good.
If I can.
But the thing is that actually gives me hope for the people that are okay, here's the thing. So all the little squad leaders or whatever went to go make themselves kings and stuff. What I'm more excited for is that some of them will get away.
Right.
Like if we just play the chance here, one of them will go into the ocean,
right,
and will just hang out there and become a fish thing. And who
she
cares what goes on that deep in the underwater?
Right. And then Cheetu's super fast, so he can probably stay away. And then there's the chameleon one, probably be fine.
I think actually Cheetu is the one that's probably going to die earliest because it has the most kind of like gutsy kind of thing. It's like, I'm so fast that I can just kill whoever I want. No one will catch me. And then it's just going to be like, Cheetah's going to be like, I sense someone strong over here. Pops over, and it's like literally, anyone with like decent Nen abilities is just going to be like, well, you're fast. That's cool. I conjure up some kind of reality bending thing, and it's just like, I want your food. It's like, cool, come at me, bro.
Right, but yeah.
So I think it's the sea guy. He's gonna be the one that'll probably just bugger off to whoever. And
I'm getting some like Peter Baelish vibes though from the little koala suit one that stayed back at the place. I know, but that's what's terrifying. It's almost like he's just saying like, I'll stay here. Once everyone else is gone, this will be my place. It's already built and everything, It would be inefficient to go somewhere else.
You were fantastic in your cult prediction, so I'm not going to disagree with you, but I'm going to laugh in my like more plausible kind of area over here, which I rarely go into. I'm saying.
No, I know.
But your theory is hilariously dumb. So
that thing, we've only ever seen it in like one episode before, and it was terrifying when it was there. So the fact that they brought him back up here, I don't know. But like,
yeah, I would be surprised if he. Okay, we'll see. The cool thing that happens when these squad leaders all go out and just spread out to the ends of the earth, which it seems like you were right, they are going to leave the island. At least some of them will. We could be finding a way for the story to involve characters like Kurapika and Leorio.
Sure.
Like the Phantom Troop.
Right.
Like literally anyone that we've met before that uses Nen. Because let's say Cheetu is so fast, just runs on water. Just goes. And it's just like, oh, okay. And they go through a village and Wing and Zushi are there. And it's like, holy crap. Like, let's hide. We don't want to encounter this thing. but then the thing like seeks them out and they show how much they've grown.
Right.
And it's a cool way to show not necessarily how big the world is, but how the world changes because time has progressed.
One of them randomly runs into Hanzo.
Yes!
That would be amazing.
Bring back Hanzo!
So good.
Yes! Hanzo is one of my favorite side characters in this show.
Hanzo versus Chi-Tu, the two speedsters.
Bring back Melody, potentially.
Yeah.
I really just want the Phantom Troop, but like Hanzo would be like
the Phantom Troop, Hanzo, and the Soldicks.
I would get this like sweet sense of joy and just be like, thank you, show. Yeah. But that's a bit of fan service nostalgia stuff. I think that's kind of what Pokle and Panzu were.
Yeah,
and they just got killed. So
yeah,
maybe we don't want them to bump into Hanzo because it's like.
Right. He could.
We don't know. So they are going to be going out there. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Kite. We need to talk about Kite.
Yeah.
Kite is a zombie, basically, like you said.
Right.
And he has been stitched together because, because he wasn't whole.
And he was left behind. Like, I would think they would value him a bit more as a zombie.
What I think is that we're going to find out what things the two Neferpito and Shia LaBeouf basically did to him.
We know it's Shia LaBeouf.
We know it's Shia LaBeouf, guys.
It's Shia LaBeouf.
Shia LaBeouf because he's just gorgeous. No, I'm just kidding. But like, remember that ominous bit with the like beetle and the
yeah.
Whatever Shia LaBeouf's Hatsu is,
in
combination with whatever Neferpito's is, made a true chimera. Like, I think that was their attempt at like, well, we have a body and we can't reproduce like without female, but what if we could
let's make a human transmutation
let's make our own special child. And it's like, oh no. And now the characters that we've built up a little bit, Knuckle and Shoot, we'll have to fight it.
Right.
But let's be clear. This is not Kite.
Right.
Like,
it is not Kite.
It could have some aspects of Kite in it.
But
I'm just going out on a limb here and saying, like, this is where the show will go really dark, actually.
Yeah.
Because I do think that...
Because it hasn't gone dark enough already.
No, but this is why I think this is important and being built up now.
Yeah.
Is that Gon is having this little bit of positivity back into him. And right as that's happening...
Kite drops Knuckles' head right in front of him or something.
No, not necessarily about whether or not he wins, but it's that at some point in the story, it would be devastating to Gon for him to just see this.
Yeah.
He doesn't need to see it alive. Like, this is my point, is that if Gon ever even looks upon whatever this abomination is, it is going to, like, Gon...
Right.
Like, you remember that part in Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood where someone gets cut in like 4 pieces and you see just the white image of the thing going with it's basically like 4 boxes and they just go click and it just slips. I'm trying to be non-spoilery.
Oh, okay.
Someone with swords
cuts
someone into 4 pieces, right? So in that moment the pieces just kind of like slide off.
Yeah.
That's going to be Gon's internal like brain. He's just going to be like he's just going to snap. Like in that moment, if he saw whatever this is, like we've seen Gon get like frustrated. We've seen him get angry. We've seen him get depressed and like go to a moody place. But Gon at the moment where Kite was about to die was like, I would like to rage. And it's like Kill was like, nope, boom, like not get him out.
Yeah.
But if Kill was gone, that's a funny pun. I mean, if Killua is not there. Gon goes into this whole thing, just sees this.
Right. Well, for one, he could very well see it as an abomination and be like, I have to destroy this. But he could also have trouble doing that because it's Kite.
Right. Or something like that, and he goes up to it and being like, Kite, it's you. And it's like, you know?
Yeah. And I can already see
Gon
it.
Gon has to kill it.
Right. Yeah.
Or he just comes across the brutal, mangled body of it.
For maximum suffering potential, I hope he comes across it when it's alive. And
there's the sicko in me that is with you, in that
Yeah.
I see a maximum suffering potential-ometer thing just going like through the roof.
Does suffering count as plot? No. Too bad.
Yeah, there's this weird thing in stories that go into dark places and stuff, and what they'll do is they'll set up variables out there that, when aligned perfectly, achieve maximum suffering potential.
Right.
And we have seen a lot of stories that are about that. So when you see these little things start to line up, you're like, oh boy.
Yeah.
I can't wait for that.
To quote Fate Zero caster's thesis on suffering, maximum possible despair is when you go from, or suffering or whatever, is from when you go from hope
to absolute despair.
Yeah,
Yep.
right.
Oh boy. I really, again, don't know what's going to happen next. It feels like there's so many threads going at once that I'm about to have like
the place.
That's true.
You know,
but I think that if he's in his kind of like moody stage, he might want to have a little bit of an edgelord moment and sit atop like a mound of corpses on a throne and be like, "Yes, I am king now. Where the hell is my food?" You know, like. But I think that
all the royal guard are like clapping, and he's like, "Yes, shut up. I know you guys."
I mean, this is not that type of show.
Stop yes-manning me.
It's the whole, would it be okay if don't you dare NLP me, you freaking Neferpito. And she's like, I'm just saying.
I'm just asking permission to ask a question.
Right.
You know? Yeah.
Would it be okay if I do that? Fine. I mean, we talk about it in a funny way, but I really love how the king has this air of pure terror that he walks on.
I like more than that. I like how Neferpito has been handling the interactions with the king.
I agree.
Like,
I love Neferpito now more because of this whole thing.
Like,
I really hope Shia LaBeouf ends up being my favorite of the four.
Because he's just so fabulous.
Well, he's not only fabulous, he has this really like, what was that? I'm still, like, I see it in my nightmares, guys. Like, I see this thing, and I'm just like,
this kite, like...
Well, not just that. Whatever the bug... I'm not a fan of bugs. Like,
gotcha.
You know, I'm not a fan of things with more than 4 legs and, like, having, like, you know, thing there. So, I'm just saying.
But these are ants, not spiders.
Yes, that's true.
They did spiders for the Phantom.
That's true. But he has a violin. He seems to be very kind of high charisma stats.
Yes.
Like if the 3 of them, the royal guards, were like a...
You've got a barbarian, you've got a bard, and you've got a
something.
I don't know what Neferpito is.
She's a healer. She's some kind
she's
of...
a dark cleric.
She's a dark cleric. She's all about necromancy.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
And she's also a pretty crazy fighter, too. You know?
Right, yeah. She kind of breaks all the rules of the D&D subclasses.
I mean, you can get some crazy cleric damage dealers, but
that's true. But yeah, I'm always more interested in the wacky ability kind of things.
And music powers
with some kind of potentially conjured thing. Or any kind of manipulator kind of thing. I'm like, oh, yes. And I am interested in Neferpito, but I'm more interested, like you said, in that Neferpito has a character personality that is very...
It's going to be interesting to watch.
Endearing so far.
Right, because now they've made it so that she's not the top dog, so now she has to navigate this this king.
And I love that she's kind of the only person that cares enough to do that. Right. Whereas or what Yuppie. Yeah, he's just kind of like, I'm gonna grow wings. You know, and
he's going to be terrifying if he ever decides he wants to like kill something.
Well, they're gonna probably have a
killing montage very soon.
Very, very fun killing montage. I wonder if actually the king doesn't enjoy killing because it's not a challenge.
Oh, because he's just like, this is beneath me. This is
right. But there's an era of that might actually lead to an interesting character development. I'm trying to feel like I'm trying to divine any kind of personality off the king right now.
Yeah,
the king is kind of one-dimensional right now. I'm I'm not gonna say that he will be forever because I know this is Hunter
That's
Hunter.
not a diss because they're building him up as such an extreme bit of the one dimension that he has right now.
Which is just that he's OP
and that he's got a chip on his shoulder.
He's grumpy.
Right.
Yeah.
He's
I think we just need to get this guy some food.
A Snickers.
What if?
Snickers.
What if he gets so desperate he actually eats a royal guard?
I could see that happening.
Do you think the other royal guard would be like?
I hope it's UP.
Oh. Well, I think if it was anyone, it would be UP. But I think we've also determined that he is partial to humans because it was Pokle that was brought in there. So it's not. In a lot of ways, maybe that's actually why this is a whole thing is a problem. Is that if they didn't feed Pokle to the queen during that time,
he wouldn't have known what
real food tasted like, and he would have essentially. It's basically like when you eat something really spicy, and then what's a better example? It's like when you brush your teeth, and then you go try to drink like something citrusy.
Sure,
you're just like what?
Right? Yeah. Well, I think the spicy thing works too, because when you eat something spicy and you're like, my mouth's burning, you want to eat more of the spicy thing because then it helps keep it like not as bad.
Right. Or maybe some citrus things to cool it down. Sure. But you don't really find, say, sour things interesting. You can't taste the normal taste food because it's bland to you now.
And since we've never actually eaten an end user, we're using some rather disconnected comparisons, but you get the idea.
Yes, Jacob. You guys get the idea. I love how silly actually this segment of Hunter x Hunter has made us because we are so clueless about
we're just like, okay, yeah, it's gonna do
crazy
some stuff, and it's gonna be crazy, and we'll just have to see what happens. Yeah.
Wait a minute. Oh no, that's completely baseless.
Yeah, I don't think Leorio could beat the king.
No. I had an idea, but I'm gonna save it for a little bit more time. I have an idea, but I don't want to.
You want to make it not seem completely crazy when you bring it up.
Well, the main reason why is because I've been the worst at theories during this show. Like I've had some really dumb. Well, not even theories. I've just been bad in a lot of my discussion in this show. So
you've done pretty.
I've done okay, but yes, but I've said really dumb things every once in a while. And I'm like, I'm gonna minimize that, and we'll call it for now. I think we're good on discussion.
Gotcha.
But I just loved the transition, so to speak, towards just pure chaos that this story has become. It's fantastic.
Because it's ensemble cast of
characters. I know, right? We have an ensemble cast of characters that we don't really care about, like 30% of them, but we're going to spend time with them. And Hunter x Hunter spends time with characters and stuff. So guys, if you want to watch the next 2 episodes reactions right now, go check out that link in the description below for our Patreon. You can get on early access there. You can get on our Discord with any kind of support. You can chat with us about stories or whatever you want. And if any of that interests you, we'll see you there. But until then, we're Semblance of Sanity. I'm Caleb.
I'm Jacob.
And we'll see you all next time.